6, 7.
Good evening and welcome to Big Z Sports presentation of high school softball. Tonight, the Ridgewood Lady Generals host the Newcomerstown Lady Trojans, presented by the Kime Company, Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, and Rightmark Roofing. Tonight's game is also brought to you by Wood Electric, Stocker Concrete, Grandview Exterior Systems, the Cush Financial Group, and PAC Drilling. Now, let's head to the field with Big Z Sports.
A picture-perfect April day here from West Lafayette as Big Z Sports is live for high school softball action featuring the Newcomerstown Trojans in town visiting the Ridgewood Generals. Good evening, everyone. Nick McWilliams and Shannon Thomas live here from, I don't know that the stadium doesn't have a name yet, Shannon, but an incredible facility here for Ridgewood for high school softball. Turf from fence to fence. Fantastic location.
Yeah, what a beautiful job they've been doing down here. Got the baseball field looking good, and the softball field looks immaculate. Just a little bit more work to do, and just outstanding job this community has done for these student athletes.
Yeah, and it's going to be a fun one for sure because we don't have to say much else other than it's Newcomerstown and it's Ridgewood. Little 36 rivalry, so to speak.
Yeah, what do they call that? The orange and black rivalry, or
yeah,
black and orange?
Orange and black, I think.
Orange and black.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Thankfully, we have Bryce behind us. It's the 8 Mile War.
Interesting. I don't think I've ever heard it called the 8 Mile War before.
You hadn't heard that before?
But I know right now that both of these programs are on the uprise. I mean, they both had good years last year. Ridgewood right now, I got to go down and sit for a couple innings the other night and watch them play at Indian Valley, and they looked good. If they can get the bats going early and to back up that pitching and stuff, I mean, this team's got a chance to make a nice little run at the end of the season.
It's definitely do. And, hey, do you know why it's called the 8 Mile War?
Because it's 8 miles from school to school?
Basically, from the back way. Not on 36, the back way. Do you know which back way I'm talking about?
Yeah, out along the river.
Okay, good enough. You knew we got the geography lesson going on. It's going to be a fun matchup. Ridgewood coming into this game, they've got about 8 games under their belt already this season. Newcomerstown has not been the case. Weather has not been kind to them. They've only got a handful of games so far. So for the Trojans, they might be having a lot of question marks that they want to answer tonight, and they could do so in a big way in a rivalry showdown.
Yeah, and you come into a fellow IVC. I mean, it would be a crossover game, but it's still an IVC league foe. It's somebody that, it's your neighbors. The kids grow up together. You've played each other in rec ball, and at the end of the day, you want bragging rights. And the Newcomerstown's going to go against a really good pitcher today, and if they can find a way to get things rolling early, that will help build that early season confidence.
Certainly will. Stay tuned. We're joined by both head coaches coming up in a little bit. Lee Fish from Newcomerstown, Amber Bates from Ridgewood. More high school softball on the way on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the community's financial needs for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with a unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact their office at 330-308-8700 or visit their website at cushfinancial.com to see about scheduling your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independence Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC.
At Hartsville's Quality Housing, we believe a home is where families grow, memories are made, and futures are built. For 47 years, we've stood by the values that matter most: honesty, trust, and a commitment to our community. Our goal is to provide affordable, reliable housing solutions. We don't just build homes, we invest in the future by supporting local student athletes and the schools that shape tomorrow's leaders. Whether it's on the field or in the classroom, we're proud to stand with our youth and the families who cheer them on. Hartsville's Quality Housing, built on trust, committed to community.
When it comes to protecting what matters most, trust the team at Grandview Exterior Systems. Established in 2016, they specialize in commercial, industrial, and residential roofing, handling everything from repairs and replacements to full restorations and ongoing maintenance. At Grandview Exterior Systems, their mission is simple: create peace of mind for every client while setting the standard for safety, quality, and efficiency in construction. Visit them at 2230 Township Road 415 in Dundee. Call 330-275-1807 or learn more at GrandviewExteriorSystems.com. Grandview Exterior Systems. They have you and your roof covered.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
Back to your Wood Electric pregame show from West Lafayette. The Ridgewood Generals hosting the Newcomerstown Trojans. An early season IVC softball tilt live on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. We go along the base pass with the coach, brought to you by the Cush Financial Group. Newcomerstown head coach Lee Fish. Coach, what a fantastic day for some softball today.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good Friday. That kind of part kind of stinks, but boy, you can't ask for a better day. Especially the way the weather's been lately. You never know who's going to wake up. It might snow tomorrow, but right now it's like 80 degrees out here. I wish I wore shorts like you guys got.
Well, we always plan ahead for that. I'm happy you mentioned that, though, about the weather thing. You guys are taking on a Ridgewood team that has 8 games under their belt. You guys not as fortunate,
No,
so
we're
still very early.
Yeah, we only have 2 games, so now they played a whole. I mean, we just the way the weather's been. That is one of the advantages of having a turf field, and and that's so we'll see how it goes.
Now, with that in mind, even though you guys have had kind of, some issues in terms of the scheduling, getting some of these games in, you do bring back quite a veteran squad, a lot of letter winners from last year's team, a couple of freshmen out there as well, but still a lot of experience in your starting lineup.
Yeah, we've got my core girls that they're seniors now, and they've been really, ask me how they do after the end of the game, but, for right now, they're excited to play here. Anytime you're playing Ridgewood, their girls are all hyped about it, so that's always a good thing.
Well, and that's what I'm going to ask head coach Amber Bates. This is a showdown that for 2 schools that are only separated by realistically, 10, 12 miles, something like that. It has a little extra into it, even though it's just a early season game.
Oh, yeah. Anytime we could be undefeated and then they haven't won a game yet, and it'd still be a good game. So it's not, records really are kind of a thing of the past when you come to this game. And like I said, who shows up, I was talking about, I just hope we're on the good side of everybody showing up here, and we do good. If we play our game, I think we'll be all right. I do.
Now, it is kind of a hard gauge because you guys have only had a handful of games, but early on, what are some of the things that you like about this Trojans team? What are some of the things that you guys have been working on? Welcome back to your Wood Electric pregame show. As quickly we'll move things along towards your starting lineups, brought to you by Stalker Concrete. The Newcomerstown Trojans at the plate first. Visiting today here at West Lafayette, Maddie Kellish, the shortstop, leading things off, number 1. Then in the 2 spot, it is Kristen Barker, the first baseman, number 11. Number 21, Michaela McConnell will be your second. Base. Number 6, Kenzie McKim, your center fielder for the Trojans. Then it is Riley Johnson, the left fielder, number 29, and Aubrey Smith rounds it out, number 23, playing right field. Those are your Stalker Concrete starting lineups for the Trojans as we are underway. Count at 1-1. Next offering to Kellish will roll in there, now ahead in the count, 2-1. For Kellish, going to try to get things started off for the Trojans, and Shannon, everyone amped up enough for the game. We got rolling faster than we thought we would.
We got rolling about 8 minutes early.
Kellish digs back in. On the mound for Ridgewood, and that one fouled way back up over at the backstop and over our heads. On the mound, Addison Lammers, the senior for Ridgewood. And if you've been following General softball, it's no surprise that Addison getting the start today.
Yeah, just like I said, outstanding pitcher. I believe after watching her tonight, she's got better than she was last year.
2-2 delivery to Kellish. Swung on and missed as Lammers will sit her down for out number 1. brought the heat up at the letters and sits down the leadoff hitter for Newcomerstown. That'll bring up Kristen Barker, the first baseman, the lefty for the Trojans. Barker will dig in. This is a game that doesn't need any extra, hype behind it because obviously crosstown or just down the road rivals of each other. Everybody loves a good rivalry showdown, especially early in the season. This could be a big momentum builder for you.
Oh, exactly what you said right there, momentum builder. And starting early in the season, like you said, Newcomerstown hasn't had many games yet, so they would love to come in here and get things rolling off, early.
Lammers 1-0 will be offered to the outside corner for a strike. Yeah, not having many games, obviously you can't help what, Mother Nature will throw your way, especially during the spring season. As for Ridgewood, they've been a little bit more fortunate in that regard, but that's obviously helps out when you get the turf field as the next offering there to the outside corner again, and Barker slips behind 1-2. Lammers offering away from the left-handed batter. Ridgewood did enter this game at a perfect 8-0 so far. Lammers rocks, fires, swung on and fouled away as Barker just kind of stuck the bat out there and fought it off. Through their last 3 games for the Generals, all 4 of them, they've only plated 4 runs, but that's all they've needed. Only gave up 2 runs to Indian Valley, 1 to Claymont, and then 3 to Indian Valley as they drew the Braves twice in the same week. Lammers rocks, fires outside, way off the plate, now 2-2.
Yeah, well, when you got a pitcher like that can take control of a game, and then she has the backup from the defense. She has it. They made some outstanding defensive plays the other night when I was down there. The wind was real strong, like it is tonight. A lot of those outfielders had to track balls, and they did a good job.
2-2 delivery, swung on and missed as Lammers goes to the outside corner again on Barker, and back-to-back punch-outs to get things rolling. Up next, Michaela McConnell, the second baseman for the Trojans. Another one of the seniors in this starting lineup for Newcomerstown. That was something that was interesting. As you look at both Ridgewood and Newcomerstown with their starting lineups, very similar from last year's squads, a whole bunch of returning letter winners, but then a couple of freshmen in the lineups. Lammers rocks, fires. McConnell tries to jump on the first one. She fouls it off the handle down the left side and out of play.
Yeah, and that's a good mix. And usually if you're a freshman and you can get on a team that's as good as these 2 teams are, then that means you're a pretty solid ball player. But you have that little bit of senior leadership, and then you have that mix of kind of like middle-classmen with some juniors and sophomores, and then a couple freshmen to round it out.
0-1. McConnell takes a mighty hack but gets nothing but air. It's now 0-2. Lammers looking to go 1-2-3 through the start of this ball game. Taking her time to get the call is actually they're letting McConnell take her time to dig back in. Now Lammers ready. Her 0-2. Strike 3 called at the corner as 1-2-3, all punch-outs for Lammers. We head on to the bottom of the first. Big Z Sports is back right after this.
The Sarchone name has always been known for truck sales, and once you see our inventory, you'll understand why. At Sarchone Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Dalton, you'll find the largest selection of new trucks and SUVs in the area. Shop our inventory at sarshonecdjr.com or stop in and visit us on the corner of Route 30 and Route 94 in Dalton. Sarchone Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Get your own at Sarchone.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
If there's a new driver in the house, the East Central Ohio Educational Service Center is ready to help them hit the road with confidence. Through the Drive to Succeed Scholarship, eligible Ohio teens under 21 may qualify for funding to cover driver education, making it easier to get started. With flexible online learning and in-car training options, ECO ESC Driver Services helps students build skills for the road and beyond. Don't wait, start driving toward your future today. To learn more or apply, visit drivetosucceed.org or contact Trudy Lewis at trudy.lewis@ecoesc.org.
Home half of the first inning on the way. High school softball action on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. Time for the Stalker Concrete starting lineups for the home Ridgewood Generals. Leading things off for them will be Caden Solana, the shortstop, wearing number 2. Batting second and playing second base is Rylan Medley, wearing number 18. Batting in the 3 spot, 00, Britley Bates, the catcher. Then in the power spot, it's Kira Schrock, the third baseman, wearing number 9. Number 4, Addison Lammers, the pitcher, bats 5th. Batting 6th is Jaden Jarris, the first baseman, number 23. And then it is Brayley Cox, the designated player, wearing number 7. Prue Fichuk, the center fielder, wears number 13. And you also have Eliza Fender, the right fielder, number 8. Left fielder Kendall Crago, who is your flex, wears number 5 to round out the lineup. On the bump for Newcomerstown is Grace Lee Moore, a sophomore, letter winner for the Trojans. Freshman had a lot of time on the mound last year in the circle, as she will see the first one there, or the next pitch, driven in between the 3-4 hole as Caden Solana goes opposite field to get the first base runner.
Yeah, nice job right there. Kept her head down, followed through, and just poked it out there into right field.
So up next will be Rylan Medley, the second baseman, now with Lana, with some speed over at first base. For Lammers, with a little bit more velocity for the Generals. For Moore, not as much on the mound for Newcomerstown, a lot more of the location and just movement. As the first offering there to Medley, she pulled the bat back on a potential sacrifice. Lana with a pretty big lead over there from first. Moore ready again as she'll wait for Medley to dig back in. Moore rocks and fires. Medley rounds the bunt, gets down a beauty, but it's going to hook just foul. Down the left side, if that one would have stayed true to the third baseline, that could have been a base hit.
Yeah, that was a nice little tapper of a bunt right there. It just kind of dropped off the bat right there and rolled about 2 feet and stopped, but stopped out of bounds.
Now the 1-1 for Moore. Medley squares again, gets down another beauty. It's hooking towards the line, and it will just go foul as Moore was standing there watching it alongside Brandy Morris, and they hurried up and grabbed it. That one almost teetered back onto the line.
Yeah, and the umpire kind of had to move a little bit so he could see when she grabbed it if there was just a little bit of brown right there, and she did a smart play right there.
Now the 1-2. Medley will swing away as Moore offers. It bounces in there. Now an even 2-2 count. I mean, you see that all the way up to the professional level where sometimes that ball looks like it's going foul, but all of a sudden just hooks back in. 2-2 offering, low again. It's dug out by McConnell, so now a full count. Medley with a good at-bat. Three-two offering to Medley. Is going to be low, bounce in there, so back-to-back base runners on now for the Generals. As Medley draws the walk, bringing up Britley Bates, the catcher. Bates in a big spot with 2 runners on, nobody out. Corners will play in for Newcomerstown. More rocks, deals, low again. So far, pretty much all of Grace Lee Moore's misses, Shannon, have been low off the turf.
Yeah, she's trying to get him to chase something down there right now, and the Ridgewood batters are doing a nice job holding back.
The 1-0 now went high in the zone, and it's just going to miss. Just up. Now 2-0.
From the basement to the attic, and nice job by Bates. She didn't chase either one of them.
Moore operating quickly. Her 2-0. That's going to be right down the pipe. Now 2-1. Outfielders playing about medium depth, maybe just a touch back, respecting the power a bit of Bates.
They got that wind to help them a little bit today.
2-1. Swung on, hard hit, ground ball. Moore gloves it and goes on to first to get the shore out. It will advance both base runners into scoring position, so all things considered, you could say Bates gets her job done. Great glove by Moore.
Yeah, that one come back at her pretty quick right there. Got it bounce off the turf, and she was able to get it, but like you said, it was just enough by Bates to advance the runners.
Kira Schrock, the third baseman, will now come in. Lana on third, Medley on second. Moore rocks, fires, fouled back off the screen. Kira Schrock, another one of the seniors on this Ridgewood squad. Got a lot of returning players who put forth a A lot of good innings for this Ridgewood team, Schrock being one of those. Moore's 0-1. Way outside, and again, she got her to chase. Now here goes the run home as it goes past the catcher, and McConnell can't get back to it quickly enough as Lana will score on the wild pitch.
Yeah, that ball had a lot of movement. Right as it got to the catcher, it turned and went out, and the catcher wasn't able to get to it, so on that pass ball was able to score a run.
Addison Lammers will come to the plate, and also Wisely Medley moves up to third. Moore, rock, steal, swung on, skied to the right side, drifting way back towards the wall, and that one's going to hop and go over. So the ground rule double for Schrock will bring home another run.
Yeah, it looked like the right fielder out there. I don't know if she lost it in the sun there for a little bit, just kind of jogging back here, and it fell right in behind her.
A double for Kira Schrock quickly makes it a 2-0 ball game, and there's that wind that's blowing directly out to right field. Addison Lammers now will stand in. Swung on and fouled straight back on the first one she saw for Moore. A lot of clouds in the sky, but it is a very bright day out there, so no worse feeling as an outfielder than when you look straight up and you see nothing but glare in front of you. The 0-1 off speed will go high as Moore couldn't bring it down into the zone. Lammers back in, Moore ready again. The 1-1. Swung on, fouled, and right off of the face of the press box here. Are you awake, Shannon?
I was awake. Luckily, I didn't have my glasses on, and I didn't see that one coming.
Now trying to wait to get the ball back in. You know, if that could have kind of curled a different direction. You got the window open in front of you. If it just makes it over top the fence, you'd have to have the perfect angle, but you almost could make a play on the ball.
Take a nice curve down at me.
You think you got quick enough hands for that, though?
I'm too old for that.
Moore ready now. Her 1-2 offering to Lammers. Off speed, way outside. McConnell gloves it. Now a 2-2 count upcoming. Moore trying to limit the damage. 2-0 Ridgewood out to an early lead. Moore's next offering swung on, popped up, shallow to the right side as it will be the second baseman in McConnell who will go back and make the grab just over her head for out number 2.
Yeah, nice job right there. You see as it got up in that wind stream right there, it kind of changed direction a little bit. She had to backpedal, and she did a nice job adjusting to the ball and not just reaching backwards.
Jaden Jarrus, the first baseman in. Moore's first offering will go at the letters for a strike. Oh, 0-1 delivery went to the outside corner, just away, now evens the count at ones. Schrock stands on second off a ground rule RBI double. On the 1-1, hard hit ground ball up the middle past the diving Kellish. Center fielder will glove it. Schrock made a big turn there, but she stays at third. So we'll have runners at the corners with 2 gone on a single from Jarrus.
Yeah, the turf right there kind of helped Newcomerstown. Then once that ball hit that turf, it picked up a little bit of speed. Center fielder was able to get in and pick it up cleanly, so they had to hold the runner.
That'll bring up Brayley Cox, the designated player for the Generals. Moore winds, delivers, goes for the outside corner, and it's there. Next offering, cut on and missed. Moore might have taken something off of that pitch. Now an 0-2 count. That one bounces into McConnell, and she does a good job of keeping it close. Both runners will have to stay. Standing over at third, if you're Schrock, you're thinking of all places that one could have bounced. Why did it have to go down the third baseline?
Yeah, well, I'm going to go down the first baseline and give me a chance.
1-2. Swung on and fouled away as Cox will stay alive. Did you ever believe that an early season game, especially in early April, you and I'd be sitting up here and it feels like it's a late season game. It feels like summer.
Yeah, usually I don't sweat this much in early season games.
Swung on and missed as Moore took something off of it, but the Generals plate 2. On to the second inning. Big Z Sports is back right after this.
Save the date. Customer Appreciation Days are happening at Keim Home Center and Keim Mount Hope Hardware, April 13th through the 18th. Join us for a full week of celebrating you, our customers, with 10% off select items store-wide, live demos in the shop, gift card giveaways, food, and more. Visit us online at keimhome.com or follow Keim on Facebook for more details. We'll see you April 13th through the 18th for Customer Appreciation Days at Keim Home Center in Charm and Keim Mount Hope Hardware.
Every day begins with purpose. Every job begins with precision. At Right Mark Roofing, we don't just install roofs. We build trust and forge relationships. We understand that your roof is more than just materials. It's protection. It's peace of mind. That's why we use high-quality products and expert craftsmanship. With a sharp focus, our team is always ready to hit the mark. Call Right Mark Roofing. Let's build a future that stands strong.
Every game begins with a spark. Athletes stepping onto the court, families filling the stands, and communities coming together. At Niedenthal & Company, their belief is that this spirit is what makes our communities such special places to live and grow. To all athletes in Tuscarawas, Holmes, Wayne, and Stark counties, your dedication inspires us all. Keep pushing, keep believing, and know your communities are behind you every step of the way. Niedenthal & Company wishes all athletes competing the best of luck this season.
Mackenzie McConnell stands in to lead things off for Newcomerstown as she'll trail in the count 0-1. Next one fouled straight back, heading back towards the screen, trying to get underneath it is Bates, who will make the catch right in front of the backstop. Somehow that ball just kept the right tailspin on it and stayed in play for Bates to put it away for out number 1.
Yeah, just a nice job right there. She was well aware of where the fence was and just kept an eye on it, and she made a nice catch.
Up next, Grace Lee Moore, the pitcher for the Trojans, trying to help herself out on the offensive side. Swung on and missed on the first offering from Lammers. Lammers sat down the first 3 batters she faced, trying to work quickly through this half inning as Moore skies it to the left side and out of play. If you're Ridgewood, Shannon, definitely want to, get off the field defensively, try to keep those bats still hot. But sometimes after scoring those early runs like that, you worry your defense could play a little bit more lax.
Yeah, and that's kind of what they did the other night when I watched them. They got those 2 runs, and they played a little bit relaxed, and then Indian Valley tied it back up, and then the bats got hot the very next inning and took the lead back.
Next offering to Moore was a bit low, now 1-2. Lammers kicks, deals. Swung on, fouled over our heads. And we got a lot of pitchers in our area, Shannon, who like to operate quickly. Lammers taking her time a little bit more today. 1-2 as she'll go to right at Moore and sit her down. 4 punch-outs now.
Yeah, I mean, everybody she's faced, she's struck out but one, and that one popped out to the catcher. So right now the pitcher's winning this battle. She's demanded that circle, and she's getting it.
Brandy Morris, the third baseman, now comes in. Swung on and missed. As went inside, Morris almost with more of a defensive swing than anything else. Just out at the right side or out the right field fence, the Ridgewood baseball team also in action here tonight. Lammers kick, steals, goes to the inside corner again on Morris. It's now 0-2. Lammers looking for another 1-2-3 inning. Her 0-2 delivery swung on and missed. Now 5 punch-outs for the Ridgewood ace. We move on to the Generals coming to the plate on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes good luck this season.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
If there's a new driver in the house, the East Central Ohio Educational Service Center is ready to help them hit the road with confidence. Through the Drive to Succeed Scholarship, eligible Ohio teens under 21 may qualify for funding to cover driver education, making it easier to get started. With flexible online learning and in-car training options, ECO ESC Driver Services helps students build skills for the road and beyond. Don't wait, start driving toward your future today. To learn more or apply, visit drivetosucceed.org or contact Trudy Lewis at trudy.lewis@ecoesc.org.
Drew Feetchuk leading things off for the Ridgewood Generals, home half of the second on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. Big thanks to Right Mark Roofing for their continued support of high school sports in Z Country. Feetchuk has the count even at 1-1. First one too high, next one fouled off down the right side. As Moore kick steals her off speed way up in the zone, now 2-1. Right Mark Roofing might be for all your commercial flat roofing needs. You want to give Right Mark a call, but on top of that, especially after some of the severe weather that's rolled through. Next one, right back up the middle, as that's going to be a single for Feetchuk through everybody's glove as it goes past Moore and Kellish. You could not place that ball out there any better.
Yes, it did a nice job. Like I said, comes to pitches like that, you just put the bat right on him, and she kept her head down and followed through and straight up the middle.
Up next, Eliza Fender, the right fielder. Number 9 hitter for the Generals try to move Feetchuk over into scoring position. Moore's delivery. There's the bunt attempt as it bounces off the plate backwards and foul. Top of that, we also have to thank the Keim Company for any of your home improvement needs, any woodworking needs. Give the Keim Company a call. Believe it or not, Shannon, my wife has a long list of that, so I should probably be calling the Keim Company. 0-1 delivery outside. Snap throw down from McConnell's. It's going to go wide. Right fielder will give chase as moving up to second base is going to be Feetchuk. Feetchuk now at third. Trying to go all the way from first base as here comes the throw home. Not in time. And on the wild throw, Feetchuk scores from first.
Yeah, that just didn't work out the way you want it right there. The right fielder was kind of in a little too far. It got by the first baseman, and it rolled to that corner. And with that turf, it got all the way out there.
Next delivery from Moore will be a bit low, now 2-1.
They probably would have liked it if I was running the bases. They probably could have got me out at second or trapped me between second and third, but with the speed she had, you wasn't catching her.
Moore's delivery fouled off. Now even at 2-2. Those snap throw downs from a catcher, you think, well, it's just pitch and catch, but you got to work so quickly and get it down there so quick. If it goes wide, it can be trouble. And Feetchuk made him pay. 2-2. Just a bit low, now 3-2. Moore's next offering. Swung on, fouled off the right side, now to play. The way the field is out here, Shannon, if you have a foul ball off the left side, that thing can roll quite a while if it goes out of play, so I think everybody's going to be getting their leg workout in running down the foul balls. 3-2 goes for the outside corner, and it's just away, so Fender with a nice at-bat will be a base runner with nobody gone. Back to the top of the order for Ridgewood as Lana will stand back in. She had a single and eventually scored on a wild pitch. Moore's first offering bounces in there as Lana faked the bunt. Fender also got quite the lead from first base.
Yeah, she got a pretty big jump right there, and got to watch it. The catcher likes to throw down, but after that first one right there, might be more hesitant on it.
1-0. Nice bunt attempt. Moore will charge. Glove, fire on to McConnell covering second as they will get the out. Lana, though, with a sacrifice, will move Fender up to second. Rylan Medley at the plate. A walk and a run scored for her. Moore delivers. Bounces in. McConnell keeps it in front of her and will keep the runner at second.
Remember, during spring sports season, you don't get home sometimes till 7, 8 o'clock at night. You might want to hit up Amici's Pizza in West Lafayette and Jeanette and Hutton for dinner ideas. Check them out on Facebook. They always post specials.
You wouldn't know anything about those specials, right?
Nope. I know Wednesday night was a good one.
What could that have been?
I think it was 2 medium, 2 toppings for $15 or something like that.
2-0. Bounces in again. Now Moore slips behind to Medley. 3-0. All right, so you get 2 medium, 2 topping pizzas in front of you. What are your 2 toppings on your 2 mediums?
Well, on the one, I'll just get pepperoni and mushrooms. The next one, I'll get pepperoni and banana peppers.
3-0 as Moore will put it right down the middle. Now 3-1.
But to be honest, I'll probably pay a little extra money and add a couple more toppings.
Suddenly, Shannon's 2 medium, 2 toppings becomes 2 medium, 8 toppings apiece. Back up the middle on that ground ball. Moore will glove it cleanly and on to first for out number 2. Medley will move Fender over to third.
Yeah, nice job right there. Got the runner to advance, but now with 2 outs, you got to get one put in place somewhere so you can bring that runner home.
Whitley Bates had a hard-hit ground ball up the middle her last time up. That was a put-out as Moore went on to first. Moore's delivery, just a foul tip there off the glove behind the plate of McConnell, now 0-1. After plating 2 in the first, Ridgewood with 1 up there, not trying to strand the runner at third. Nice fast start for the Generals. Oh, 1 delivery off speed and had Bates out in front of it, but she just gets a piece off the end of the bat. Moore ready again. The 0-2. Drops in low. McConnell with the block, now 1-2. Swung on. Hard hit ground ball between third and short, and another run comes home as Britley Bates with the RBI single keeps the inning alive.
Yeah, nice job. Nice hard drive right there, and just slowly putting runs on the board.
Looks like we'll have a courtesy runner potentially coming in here for Bates. Be able to go in, get her gear on. Coming in for her will be number 11, the freshman Lacey Waller. Hard hit ball between short and third. Morris and Kellish, really no opportunity to go for it.
No, just like I said, once it hits that turf, it's hard to explain, but they pick up speed, and they just really couldn't get over there quick enough to make a play.
Schrock digs back in, an RBI ground rule double for her the first time up. She'll go after the first pitch she sees, grounds it to Kellish, and the out. But Ridgewood gets 2 more across, 4-0 Generals lead. Big Z Sports rolls on after this.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes good luck this season.
Would Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
Planning for the future isn't just about documents, and at Bratton Law LLC, it's about peace of mind. With years of practical experience in estate planning, elder law, special needs planning, real estate, business, and guardianship, Bratton Law attorneys see firsthand how families end up in probate. They can help you protect your loved ones, preserve your assets, and give you control every step of the way. Plan today with confidence with Bratton Law LLC. Learn more online at brattonlawcoshocton.com or call 740-202-9557.
Top of the third as Newcomerstown comes to the plate. Ridgewood leading 4-0. Today's presentation of high school softball. Thanks in part to the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Kenzie McKim at the plate has the count even at 1-1. After a swing and a miss on the first one, next offering from Lammers low and inside. Quite the winning formula for the Generals, Shannon, if you can plate 2 runs every inning.
Yeah, well, you got to realize they did that last inning with just 1 hit.
Next delivery at the knees, now 2-1. Or, pardon me, 1-2. Can't read my own writing, apparently. One-two delivery swung on and missed as McKim is sat down. Of the 7 batters Lammers has faced, 6 of them have gone down by punch-out.
Yeah, just outstanding job right now by Lammers. Like I said, I was able to watch her for a couple innings the other night before I had to leave, and she, I just feel like she's got so much better from one year to the other. That just, goes to show how much work she puts in the off season.
Riley Johnson will stand in, swung on and a miss, or maybe a foul there, but regardless, an 0-1 count. As Bates behind the plate might have taken that foul ball off the throwing hand. She came up kind of shaking her hand a bit. And her and her pitcher and Lammers having a laugh about it. I could just hear that now. Come on, you're tougher than that.
I'm sure the coach probably just went to rub a little bit of dirt on it, but the dirt's gone, so now you
got to go behind the dugouts for the dirt piles. 0-1 offering, cut on and missed. Went up and in, and Johnson couldn't get the bat sped up to it. Oh-2 goes to the inside corner. Strike 3 called. Now 7 punch-outs. First one looking, as that will bring up Aubrey Smith, the right fielder. Lammers rolling through this Newcomerstown lineup in the early going. First delivery to Smith, inside corner for a strike. Next offering popped up. Middle of the infield. Coming in will be Lammers, who will put it away. So all the way up and down through the order one time as Newcomerstown still searches for their first hit. On to the home half of the third. Big Z Sports is back right after this.
If you're planning a major concrete project, you need the help of Stocker Concrete Company. From precast concrete products to ready-mix concrete, sand, gravel, limestone, and concrete block, the professionals at Stocker Concrete can help you get started and keep you on the path to completion using the best materials you can find. Stocker Concrete is the concrete material provider you can count on. See them at 7574 Route 36, Janaden, Hutton, or call 740-254-4626.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the community's financial needs for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with a unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact their office at 330-308-8700 or visit their website at cushfinancial.com to see about scheduling your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independence Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC.
5-star quality, 5-star service, 5-star satisfaction. Hi, this is Chandy Salisbury with Riverside Manor Nursing and Rehabilitation Center. We are proud to be the area's only skilled nursing facility with these elite ratings. Locally owned and operated since 1978, Riverside ranks in the top 3% of nearly 1,000 Ohio facilities for outcomes, return-to-home success, and customer satisfaction. With on-site therapy 7 days a week, we help you recover quickly, safely, and confidently. Call me today at 740-498-5165 to learn more.
5-6-7 up for the Generals as Addison Lammers fouls the first one she sees off. Next one is the off speed that Moore loses the handle on, now even at 1-1. Lammers gave it a nice ride down the right field line, but had just a little bit of that tail hook away on the spin. 1-1 delivery. Swung on and missed. Moore climbed the ladder and got Lammers chasing.
Yeah, she sent it upstairs, and she just laid her eyes on it like it was a piece of candy and went after it.
Moore's next delivery swung on to the right side towards the right center gap as that one's going to get down and off the wall. Lammers rounds first, heading to second. She will hold up there and nearly went to 3, but instead took a step back after being held up by the third base coach. So a double for Addison Lammers gets things started off right for the Generals. Looks like they're also going to have a courtesy runner coming in for Lammers as well. And it looks like it will be number 12, Olivia Harding.
Yeah, nice job putting that one out there. Just put it right in the gap between center fielder and the right fielder. Both of them had a long way to go to get to it.
Up next, Jaden Jarvis, the first baseman. Jarvis reached first her last time up. First delivery at the knees for a strike. Didn't actually had it written down how Jarvis reached those, Shannon.
She had a single to center field last time.
All right. Next delivery from Moore goes to the outside corner just away, now 1-1. Bounces in again as Moore couldn't quite bring it up into the zone. Now 2-1. Harding thought about the advance, but McConnell a nice block again. Moore's 2-1, high and away. So far, the Generals with 4 runs on just 3 hits. Swung on, back up the middle, over the second baseman's head, it's going to get down. Center fielder cuts it off, bombs it in there, and that's going to hold the run at third. But Jarvis now with 2 singles in this ball game and runners at the corners. Braylee Cox to the plate. Nice, easy, fluid swing from Jarvis, not trying to do too much with it. And found the open space in the outfield. Moore goes to the inside corner at the knees for a strike. Back to my point of the 4 runs on just 3 hits. A couple of errors for the Trojans so far are really haunting them and have widened this gap. Next delivery swung on, and I believe maybe a foul tip. Instead, they're going to say it was off the glove there of McConnell. Back to the backstop, and the pass ball will score the run as Harding comes in to score.
Yeah, nice job by the base runners just to be ready to go. As soon as they got past, they took off.
Jarvis steps up to second. Cox slips behind in the count 0-2. Now a 5-0 ball game. Swung on and fouled off the plate. 0-2 delivery, outside and low. Next delivery, cut on and missed as Cox couldn't make contact. First out in the bottom of the third will bring up Prue Fichuk. Fichuk, her first time, reached on an error and came around to score. Swung on, line drive, right side, heading towards the right center gap. Right fielder is over to make the grab. Gets the ball back in, and Jarvis will have to scamper back in. Nice hustle play out there by Aubrey Smith. He also had the center fielder in McKim who was going to lay out for it.
Yeah, Smith, just a freshman, did a nice job tracking that ball. Had to kind of reach up. Looked like she's got a little bit of height to her, so she's able to extend and get that ball. Nice job chasing it down.
Liza Fender, the right fielder, reached on a walk. Now a fly ball to the right side. Going back, and another nice grab out there in right for Smith. As that'll do it, and the damage is limited to 1, but Ridgewood up 5-0. Big Z Sports is back right after this.
At Hartson's Quality Housing, we believe a home is where families grow, memories are made, and futures are built. For 47 years, we've stood by the values that matter most: honesty, trust, and a commitment to our community. Our goal is to provide affordable, reliable housing solutions. We don't just build homes, we invest in the future by supporting local student athletes and the schools that shape tomorrow's leaders. Whether it's on the field or in the classroom, we're proud to stand with our youth and the families who cheer them on. Hartzler's Quality Housing, built on trust, committed to community.
When it comes to protecting what matters most, trust the team at Grandview Exterior Systems. Established in 2016, they specialize in commercial, industrial, and residential roofing, handling everything from repairs and replacements to full restorations and ongoing maintenance. At Grandview Exterior Systems, their mission is simple: create peace of mind for every client while setting the standard for safety, quality, and efficiency in construction. Visit them at 2230 Township Road 415 in Dundee. Call 330-275-1807 or learn more at GrandviewExteriorSystems.com. Grandview Exterior Systems. They have you and your roof covered.
When you think pizza, think Amici's Pizza, with locations in West Lafayette and Chenaden-Hutton. Amici's Pizza offers you your favorite traditional pizzas, as well as specialty pizzas, subs, wings, and salads. Everything from the dough to the sauce is made fresh daily. There's just something different about a pizza from Amici's. Try one today in West Lafayette or Chenaden-Hutton. Big city taste for a small city price. Learn more. Find Amici's on Facebook.
Top of the order for Newcomerstown at the plate with Maddie Kellish fouling the first one off. Slips behind 0-1. Ridgewood leads 5-0. High school softball live on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. Of course, for all the scheduling updates you need, check us out on Facebook for our full week broadcast schedule and get subscribed to our YouTube channel today. Shannon, you and I are going to have a quick turnaround after we leave West LA and we head back east for tomorrow morning.
We're going about 8 miles.
Just about, depending on which route you take, that is. 1-1 delivery. Swung on and missed. Now 1-2. We'll be heading over to Lee Stadium for tomorrow. The J.D. Milburn Relays. Always a lot of fun in the early track season there from Newcomerstown.
And if you want to know why you should subscribe, today was a perfect example.
We got started a little early.
We went 8 minutes early today. So you want, whenever that phone sounds, you want to be on. You don't want to wait for 5 o'clock, because during the spring they throw us curveballs too.
Next delivery to Kellish was up out of the zone. Now 2-2. Lammers has faced 9 batters, has struck out 7 of them. The other 2 have been pop-outs. Next delivery on the 2-2. Swung on and missed as she went past the bat of Kellish. For out number 1, Kristen Barker coming up to the plate.
Yeah, Kelly, she had big plans for that one. She took a mighty cut at it and just looked like she got under it just a little bit.
Top of that's not just the pitching for Lammers at the plate. She delivered a double her last time up. Nice gap-finding double. First delivery to Barker. The slapper tries to tap it over the third baseman's head, but hooks it foul.
Got to say thanks for Brayton Law for coming on board. They're located in Coshocton. They specialize in estate planning, elder law, special needs planning, real estate, business, guardianship, adoption, name changes, contracts. Brayton Law does it all. So
they got a little bit of everything.
So if you got any questions, give Brayton Law a call at 740-202-9557.
Barker swings and misses, running up in the box there. Now 0-2. Name change law, huh? Could change your name.
I'm the guy with two names. Everybody's always like, why they call you this or why they call you that? I got 2 names.
0-2. Outside, 1 out, 1 and 2.
If you throw all night long in there, I got 3 names.
Well, I was thinking we could change your name to that, but I'm sure you'd get a couple odd looks if you legally changed it to that. One-two delivery. Barker fouls it off and stays alive. Outside, now 2-2 as Barker continues the battle. Really packed house back here tonight. Obviously, these teams not separated by much in terms of miles, but both fan bases showing up as a ground ball from Barker hit to shortstop. Barker hustling down, and the throw's going to go wide. She's going to round and head up to second. As Barker was going to make it a close play at first, charging that ball from short and firing it was Lana just a little bit low, and it might have not been in time as Barker was really moving down the line.
Well, it was a nice job by Barker to get out of the box fast, and you get towards that first base. That puts pressure on the defense to make a clean throw, and the throw wasn't clean, and she was able to get the second on the air.
So with 1 gone, runner in scoring position, Michaela McConnell at the plate. McConnell up in the box as Lammer's ready. First delivery swung on, skied straight back. Bates going back for it, and it's over the backstop this time. Bates out of the crouch was thinking, hey, you want to see it all over again? She made a nice catch earlier on, kept the focus as it was almost right up against the backstop when it came back down.
You like to see that in your catchers. They learn where that backstop is, and they have no fear to play against it. And she did a nice job at play.
Tell you from personal experience, that backstop does not give if you forget where it is either. Lammers 0-1. McConnell with a nice bunt there. Lammers charges gloves, fires on to first for the out. They will get the runner over to third.
I'll tell you what, nice job by Lammers right there. As soon as that ball left her hand, she knew what was happening, so she went ahead and charged the plate. Was able to scoop it off the turf and made a nice clean throw.
That'll bring in Mackenzie McConnell, the catcher. So Mackenzie McConnell in a big spot trying to play to run and cut into this Ridgewood lead. Third baseman will play in. Lammers kick, steals. Swung on and missed. Went upstairs. McConnell had plans to send that one a long way, but she slips behind 0-1.
Yeah, McConnell popped out to the second baseman last time, or no, to the catcher.
That was the play we were just
talking about. That's right.
The 0-2. Swung on and fouled back to us. Now 0-2. Runner on third in Barker. Generals up 5-0 live on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. Play more high school softball action to come next week. We'll talk a little bit more about that as we roll on. Lammers kick, steals, fouled, straight back over our heads. And off the roof again.
That one was a little easier on us. Didn't hit off the face of the press box.
You got to hit it just at the right perfect angle for that, and they've done it twice so far today. Lammers stands back in, as does McConnell. The 0-2. Outside and high, now 1-2. Next offering. Swung on, popped up, left side, shortstop coming in, and Lana who will make the grab. So one runner stranded for the Trojans. On to the bottom of the fourth. Big Z Sports is back right after this.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
If there's a new driver in the house, the East Central Ohio Educational Service Center is ready to help them hit the road with confidence. Through the Drive to Succeed Scholarship, eligible Ohio teens under 21 may qualify for funding to cover driver education, making it easier to get started. With flexible online learning and in-car training options, ECO ESC Driver Services helps students build skills for the road and beyond. Don't wait, start driving toward your future today. To learn more or apply, visit drivetosucceed.org or contact Trudy Lewis at trudy.lewis@ecoesc.org.
Hey, all you Guardians and Indians fans. This is 1980 American League Rookie of the Year, Joe Charbonneau. I will be at Shenanigans in Dover, April 11th from 1 to 3 for a meet and greet, courtesy of the Tuscarawas County Brownsbacker T-County Boxing Academy and Shenanigans Bar and Grill. Check out Tuscarawas County Brownsbacker's Facebook page for details. Hope to see you there.
Bottom of the fourth inning from West Lafayette, as leading things off for the Generals, it is Cadence Lana back up to the top of the order. Sees ball one too high. Lana so far a single and a run scored, a sacrifice to move the runner over, and she'll foul that one off the right side. Now 1-1, nearly a close play over there at first, but unable to come up with it was Barker. Kind of got that glove caught in the in-between, didn't know which way to turn it.
Yeah, coming off the bat like that, and it's diving quick. She just wasn't real sure which way to make the play.
1-1 delivery just a bit high, now 2-1. Newcomerstown still searching for a hit in this game, while for Ridgewood, next one fouled off for Lana. For Ridgewood, 5 runs coming across on 5 hits. Through the first 3, scored at least 1 run each inning. Moore's next one popped up, back to the right side, trailing towards the fence and just out of play as McConnell was given chase but couldn't quite get to it.
Yeah, just got under that ball just a little bit and popped it up. Had nice contact with it, man. If she could have found the center of that ball right there, she'd have roped that one to the outfield.
That fence just beside the dugout, a bit high. You're going to have to get quite up there quite a bit if you're going to try to rob one from there. 2-2 off speed, hard hit ground ball. McConnell gloves from second, fires onto first for the out as Alana has sat down.
Yeah, nice job by the second baseman right there as that ball hit the turf right in front of her, so she had to adjust for the bounce. Like I said, the turf doesn't slow the ball down much.
Medley, a walk and a ground out will stand in. First delivery bit low, 1-0. Hard hit ground ball. Barker gloves it over from first and a quick 2 outs to start off the bottom of the fourth. So the 3 unassisted will bring out number 2. Ridley Bates grounded into a fielder's choice and had an RBI single. Swung on and missed. Big Z Sports, as we are all spring season long, joining you live from the Hartzler's Quality Housing mobile studio, which will be making quite a few different stops all around the area. 0-1 bounces in.
With the weather, we've started off a little slow this spring. And all it means is we're going to really ramp up here.
Most likely. 1-1 off speed high above the head of Bates. Yeah, early season rainouts, stormouts, whatever you want to call them, that's definitely something we're used to, especially here in Ohio. 2-1 to the outside corner is there. Count draws even. Moore hunting for the 1-2-3 inning. Ridgewood still up by 5. Just a bit low. Full count payoff pitch on the way. Swung on, line drive to the right side. Smith gives chase, and it's underneath her glove. Rounding first and heading on to second is Bates. She'll be looking for third. Bates now will get the call to hold up, and that will be a long triple there for Bates as good hustle from the Ridgewood catcher.
Yeah, the right fielder there thought she could make a play on it. She just looked like she'd come up about a couple inches short as it bounced straight in front of her. Nice job by the center fielder to track it down.
Bates' courtesy runner, and Lacey Waller comes back in. Kira Schrock at the plate. Delivered a ground rule double RBI. Tapper in front of the mound. McConnell gloves it. Fires on to first for the out. So the runner gets stranded at third. We move on to the 5th. Big Z Sports is back right after this.
Planning for the future isn't just about documents, and at Bratton Law LLC, it's about peace of mind. With years of practical experience in estate planning, elder law, special needs planning, real estate, business, and guardianship, Bratton Law attorneys see firsthand how families end up in probate. They can help you protect your loved ones, preserve your assets, and give you control every step of the way. Plan today with confidence with Bratton Law LLC. Learn more online at brattonlawcoshocton.com or call 740-202-9557.
5-star quality, 5-star service, 5-star satisfaction. Hi, this is Chandy Salisbury with Riverside Manor Nursing and Rehabilitation Center. We are proud to be the area's only skilled nursing facility with these elite ratings. Locally owned and operated since 1978, Riverside ranks in the top 3% of nearly 1,000 Ohio facilities for outcomes, return to home success, and customer satisfaction. With on-site therapy 7 days a week, we help you recover quickly, safely, and confidently. Call me today at 740-498-5165 to learn more.
The Tuscarawas County dairy farmers want you to know that low-fat chocolate milk is a great choice for student athletes and hard workers. It provides the nutrition needed after practices, games, or a hard day at work, and it tastes great. Low-fat chocolate milk is packed with carbohydrates for energy, proteins to repair muscles, fluids to rehydrate, plus vitamins and minerals to help build strong bones and bodies. It's the official beverage of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Tuscarawas County Dairy Farmers. Farms, family, food.
Grace Lee Moore, Brandy Morris, and Kenzie McKim due up in the top of the 5th inning. Ridgewood up 5-0. Moore slips behind on a foul ball off the cage, 0-1. Next offering from Lammers too far in. First inning, Shannon, that the Generals have not played at a run, so if you're the Trojans, you're at least looking for that as a win, but you're not liking that number on the scoreboard right now.
You got to find a way to get things going right here. You're running out of time, so you want to try to get something going.
1-1 delivery, swung on and missed. Moore kind of got tied up in between. Nice looking pitch up in the zone from Lammers. One-two deliveries, cut on and missed. Another punch out there for Lammers for out number 1. 9 of them now for the senior for the Generals. Lammers next delivery too far in, now 2-2, or pardon me, 2-0. Boy, if I could keep track of the count, Shannon. That's what happens when we try to have discussions during the broadcast.
Yeah, we forget there's a game going on.
All right, for Brandy Morris, it is now 2-0. Look, there's important things going on outside of that, right?
Well, usually the boss man travels along with us and keeps us straight, but he took the holiday off.
No, he didn't take it off because we're going to see him tomorrow. So you and I are going to have to be on our best behavior.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
It's a Saturday.
Lammers next offering, cut on and missed. Morris was up in the count 2-0, but Lammers battling back to even it up. Just one base runner so far for the Trojans. Reaching on an error was Barker. Next one, swung on and missed. As Morris is sat down to bring up Kenzie McKim. Lammers certainly hasn't lost any zip throughout this game so far.
And that's her 9th punch out right there. 10th punch out. So I missed one somewhere.
Right down the pipe there to McKim. McKim, we saw earlier in the game on the defensive side, was sprinting over towards right center on a line drive that was losing steam. She laid out for it, but for all that effort, didn't even get credit for the out. Swung on and missed. Now 0-2. Lammers working very quickly this inning.
Yeah, it's one thing that I've learned watching softball pitchers. I never watched the sport until I started helping Big Z Sports. The way these pitchers do things, they don't like to change, but she's changed the way she's done things halfway through this game.
Swung on and missed as she will strike out the side. Ridgewood still in control. Big Z Sports back right after this.
When you think pizza, think Amici's Pizza with locations in West Lafayette and Cheneyden-Hutton. Amici's Pizza offers you your favorite traditional pizzas, as well as specialty pizzas, subs, wings, and salads. Everything from the dough to the sauce is made fresh daily. There's just something different about a pizza from Amici's. Try one today in West Lafayette or Cheneyden-Hutton. Big city taste for a small city price. Learn more. Find Amici's on Facebook.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. The past 30 years, the residents in and around the Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff of McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community, and in all of those communities, there is nothing better than high school sports. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season. And make the call to McInturf Realty, 330-364-SOLD, or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
Are you ready to take the next step toward your future? Join us for the next Buckeye Career Center Open House Thursday, March 19th from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. This is a combined high school and adult education event. Explore hands-on career tech labs and 10 full-time adult programs. Meet our staff and enjoy self-guided tours, plus a complimentary meal. High school students who apply for next school year receive a small gift, and adults will have their $50 application fee waived. Again, that's the next Buckeye Career Center Open House, March 19th.
Lammers, Jarvis, and Cox all due up for Ridgewood as the Generals hold the 5-0 lead. High school softball live on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. Lammers so far a pop out and a double for her. As she'll stand in, sees the first offering from Moore just off the corner of the plate, now 1-0. Lammers has been in complete control on the mound with, I believe, 11 punch-outs now, and now she'll drive one to the right side, and coming in and making the grab in right field with a new right fielder in the game for Newcomerstown. Looks like it was Macy McKim out there who made the grab.
I'm kind of puzzled here. I'm looking at my paperwork like I'm lost.
I was wondering what you were looking for there.
I didn't see the names at the bottom of the sheet. I was looking at the side of the sheet where it says subs and there's no subs.
I think it could be just a little confusing. Jaden Jarvis now will come in.
I think the heat's getting to me.
That's what it is. Pair of singles for Jarvis so far. Outside corner is there for a strike. I believe that was the only defensive substitution that we see, but we could be wrong. Kind of hard to see. You and I's eyesight ain't the best. Next delivery, the off speed, doesn't threaten the zone, now 1-1. Although I have come to find out, Shannon's eyesight's a heck of a lot worse than mine.
Oh, mine's bad. I ain't got my glasses on. I'm in trouble.
The 1-1. Too low, now 2-1.
Put it this way, my eyesight's so bad, when the doctor asked my wife when she was at the appointment with me, he said, how good can you see? I said, I can see freeway signs. And after the test, he looked at my wife, he said, he ever get lost driving anywhere?
Oh, so that bad.
Oh, it's bad.
Next delivery there is it's a walk issued to Jarrus. She'll trot on down to first, bringing up Braylee Cox. Pair of strikeouts for Cox. Take it back as we pinch hitter coming in, and Kelsey Medley now. Fouled off the post on the backstop, out of play.
Kelsey only a freshman.
I got tripped up because I looked up and just saw a 7 on the back of the jersey, but it's not a 7, it's a 27. Next one, skied to the left side. Third baseman will move in towards it as it hooks towards the circle. Morris makes the grab. It's a little adventurous pop-up there, but it will be put away for out number 2.
I think she sent that one to the moon. Maybe they can bring it back with them.
Join, what's Artemis 2, or what the heck's the name of that thing?
I don't know.
I almost said Apollo, and I'm like, well, that's definitely not right. Drew Fichuk will stand in, sees the first one off the plate for a ball. Next delivery, inside corner for a strike at the knees. Shannon looking across the field, looks like the baseball game already wrapping up for the Ridgewood baseball team.
Well, if that's the case, then there must have been a mercy roll over there.
Next delivery, line drive, right side coming is McKim. Can't quite get it, and it goes underneath her glove. Fichuk will round first, pushing the runner around now from third. Coming home and scoring there will be Jarrus, and holding up at third will be Fichuk. 6-0 Generals lead. Give Fichuk the RBI, and it will bring up Eliza Fender. Fender so far, a walk and a fly out. First one fouled away. That's the second hit ball for the right fielders for Newcomerstown, Shannon, that have just got that right drop that, you know, you get caught in between and you're either going to have to lay out or just hope that you can get it on the basket close to the ground, but if it goes underneath you, it goes all the way to the fence. We've seen that twice now.
Yeah, and if it's a grass field, the damage probably wouldn't be as bad because it'll hit as high as it's going and coming down. It'll hit and it'll kind of just take that bounce and dive. But with this turf, it rolls clear to the fence, and it's one of those things. As a player, you're going to have to learn to maybe start playing the hop.
Fender sees the next one at the corner now, 1-2. Two gone. Bottom of the fifth inning, Moore looking to limit the damage again. Next delivery. Swung on, tapper to the right side. McConnell got it cleanly from second on to first for the out. Generals played another. Big Z Sports will return right after this.
When you think pizza, think Amici's Pizza with locations in West Lafayette and Chenaden-Hutton. Amici's Pizza offers you your favorite traditional pizzas, as well as specialty pizzas, subs, wings, and salads. Everything from the dough to the sauce is made fresh daily. There's just something different about a pizza from Amici's. Try one today in West Lafayette or Chenaden-Hutton. Big city taste for a small city price. Learn more. Find Amici's on Facebook.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. The past 30 years, the residents in and around the Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff of McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community, and in all of those communities, there is nothing better than high school sports. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season. And make the call to McInturf Realty, 330-364-SOLD, or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
Are you ready to make a difference in a young person's life? Big Brothers Big Sisters of East Central Ohio has 88 children waiting for a mentor. As a mentor, you will spend as little as 4 hours a month with your little, guiding them, listening, and helping them discover their full potential. Your time and your kindness can change the course of their future. By becoming a Big, you're not just volunteering, you're defending the potential of a child, giving them an opportunity to dream big and reach higher. Visit www.bigs4kids.com to sign up and help us make sure that no child has to wait. Big Brothers Big Sisters of East Central Ohio. Defend the potential and become a Big today.
Riley Johnson starts off the away half of the sixth, up in the count 1-0 as we're back to West Lafayette. Absolutely beautiful night for some softball action. Next delivery swung on and missed, now 1-1. Lammers through 5 complete now, 11 punch-outs for her, and has yet to give up a hit. The 1-1. Swung on and fouled back, and I think that was off of Bates.
Yeah, she's kind of walking a little bit there, trying to brush it off.
You're never more thankful for that chest protector than you are in those moments. Blue will give her a little bit of time to work that one out. It's now 1-2 the count. Lammers still having fun with it.
Yeah, Lammers trying to make her laugh a little bit.
Bates probably saying, I don't want to laugh. It hurts when I laugh. One, two. Swung on and missed. Make it 12 punch-outs now. Standing in will be Macy McKim, who came into the field last inning in right field, will now take over the 9th spot in the batting order. Third baseman playing way in as she'll round a bunt. McKim tries to put it down, but pops it up off the screen. You know, Lammers is having fun, though, because she was back there joking with her catcher and all smiles from the time she got into home plate.
I mean, she's feeling the groove today.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, she got 12 punch-outs. She's everything that she's they've got a piece of. Her defense has helped her out with. I mean, when you're in a groove, you got to dance a little.
McKim lays down the bunt. It's a beauty. Picked up by Bates. Thrown on to first for the out. Good-looking bunt from McKim, but a better defensive play from Bates.
And that's 3 great plays that Bates has made behind the plate.
Up next, we'll bring the top of the order, and Maddie Kellish has struck out twice today. Going to look for a 2-out rally. Trojans need a base runner in a bad way. First delivery right down the middle. Just high, though, for a ball. It was right in the middle of the plate, but just above the numbers. We are sitting in the bird's eye view, so depth is kind of hard to see sometimes.
Yeah, nice press box they've built down here. Just outstanding. Got us up above everything. See everything nice.
Next delivery runs out of the zone again. Now 2-0. Next offering to Kellish on the outside corner for a strike. This is a Newcomerstown team, Shannon, that in recent history has given Ridgewood fits in softball, but has not been the case today. Is the next offering in there for a strike, now 2-2.
Yeah, don't want to say that Newcomerstown's down. I think Ridgewood has just gotten so much better this year. They've been playing well the last few years, and the program has grown in whole, and they've done an outstanding job.
Next delivery won't quite catch the zone. Now a full count and a payoff pitch on the way. Kellish digs back in. Lammers takes a deep breath, readies herself. Payoff pitch fouled right back towards us.
Got to thank Riverside Manor for jumping on board. They're just located off of State Route 36 in Newcomerstown. They offer post-hospital transitional care, comprehensive rehabilitation for inpatient or outpatients, extended care, and memory care. For more information about Riverside Manor, you can give them a call at 740-498-5165.
Cut on and missed as Kellish is sat down and Lommers continues to roll. We move on to the bottom of the 6th from West Lafayette right after this.
Every game begins with a spark. Athletes stepping onto the court, families filling the stands, and communities coming together. At Newcomerstown Company, their belief is that this spirit is what makes our communities such special places to live and grow. To all athletes in Tuscarawas, Holmes, Wayne, and Stark counties, your dedication inspires us all. Keep pushing, keep believing, and know your communities are behind you every step of the way. Newcomerstown Company wishes all athletes competing the best of luck this season.
Hey, all you Guardians and Indians fans. This is 1980 American League Rookie of the Year, Joe Charbonneau. I will be at Shenanigans in Dover, April 11th from 1 to 3 for a meet and greet, courtesy of the Tuscarawas County Brownsbacker T-County Boxing Academy and Shenanigans Bar and Grill. Check out Tuscarawas County Brownsbacker's Facebook page for details. Hope to see you there.
Top of the order due up for Ridgewood. Generals holding on to the 6-0 lead, looking to add on to it. In the bottom of the 6th, Lana, Medley, Bates all due up. Caden Solana, a single, sack bunt, and a ground out. She'll watch the first one right down the middle for a strike. Thanks as always to the Ridgewood Athletic Department. We always love coming over to West LA.
Yeah, they've always treated us fantastic down here, no matter the sport.
0-1, too low. If you're looking at it, I don't know if you can quite see it on your screen or not, but Shannon Thomas grew about 3 feet to get that banner up there high on the backstop. Next one, line drive past the diving McConnell at second, and it's in the gap. Rounding first is Lana. She will go to 2, and has her eyes set on 3. Throw is not going to be in time as it will go wide. Here comes Lana. She'll break in for the plate and score on the overthrow. Give Cadence Lana the triple and advances home on the wild throw. And now it's 7-0 Ridgewood.
Yeah, just great hustle on the bags right there. Oh, he's making her go back. Must have been interference down there.
Either that or
interference from the batter there. I think he's saying it hit the.
It might have bounced off of the batter who was in the batter's box in Medley. So there you go. Well, Lana, regardless, will stand in with the triple. That will stay. Lana's going to break home. Here comes the throw from Kellish. Tag is there in time. Heck of a play by Kellish.
Yeah, Lana, I think, hesitated, and that's what gave him the play right there. But just a unfortunate incident where it hit the batter over there, and she had to go back.
So Medley will stand on safely at first in the fielder's choice. Bates will come to the plate. She grounded into a fielder's choice, has a single and a triple to her name, sees a strike. You don't often see that gets overruled, but obviously if it does hit the batter in the box, or pardon me, in the circle, it does become a dead ball. The 0-1. Swung on, driven to left field underneath the left fielder's glove, and rounding second rally is Medley. Medley now at third, she'll be waved home. Runner being held up over there at third is Bates, and 2 triples for Bates and 2 RBIs.
Yeah, Bates got a hot bat today. She's played great defense, and she's got her bat working.
Bates will see if they're going to keep her in. Thought maybe they'd get her a courtesy runner, but she'll stay in this time around.
With only 1 out, they're going to leave her out there.
Kira Schrocken sees a ball off the plate. Yeah, heck of a game behind the plate for Bates, and offensively as well. Any day you're going to have 2 triples and 2 RBIs, I think you're feeling all right. Moore ready. Next delivery swung on, fouled back towards us, off the front of the press box. Are you awake back there, Bryce? Moore is 1-1. Swung on, driven to right center. McKim giving chase. It's going to drop as that one's going to bounce high and stay in. Holding up at second will be Schrock as she drives Bates home. Kira Schrock now with her second RBI and her second double.
Yeah, the bats have come alive now for the Lady Generals.
2 runs have come across, making it an 8-0 ball game as Addison Lammers now at the plate. Double for her, a line out and a pop out. Moore, rock, steals, swung on, skied to center. Coming in will be the center fielder and making the grab for out number 2. As coming into the game, by the way, it looks like we did have a shift out there in center for Newcomerstown because playing center field now. Oh, no, I'm sorry, it was still McKim. I had my numbers flip-flop, so McKim with a nice play. Next offering from Moore as Jaden Jarrus stands in, sees the ball. Jarrus thus far 2 for 2 today with a pair of singles and a walk. Bounces in there, now 2-0. Shannon, we've got a friend joining us in the press box now.
Yeah, we got all kinds of bugs coming out now that it's getting warm.
Oh, don't worry, we won't be mad. That one's a honeybee. We won't be mad at that one. The 2-0. Outside corner, just away, now 3-0. Delivery to Jarrus. Right down the middle, now 3-1. Ridgewood today has really made a lot of solid contact on some of these shots. Next one for the outside corner, full count. Middle part of the order has really been doing a lot of work with some hard contact, which you got to love to see if you're Coach Amber Bates.
Yeah, anytime that the middle part of your lineup and the bottom part of your lineup can do work for you, that's good things.
Payoff pitch fouled off the right side. McKim's going to try to give race for it, but couldn't quite get there. It will go just foul down the first baseline. I think she thought about it for just a minute to lay out for it, but instead thought better of it. Another payoff pitch. Too low, and the second walk issued to Jarrus. She'll trot on down to first, 2 on with 2 out. See, as we had a pinch hitter last inning, and sure enough, it will stay the same this time around, as Kelsey Medley will come in once again. Her last time up, she popped out to third. Swung on and missed.
Yeah, that one kind of got up and inside a little bit, and she went after it.
Oh, 1, too low. Swung on and fouled straight back. Something I've been really impressed with the Generals today, not just the ability to make some real solid contact on the ball, their pitch selection has been very nice.
Yeah, just that's what you want when your batters get in the box. You want them to give themselves a chance. Don't go out there and just get happy and try to swing at anything that comes your way. And they've done a nice job today waiting on those right pitches and making the pitcher work.
1-2 is swung on and missed, as that will do it for the home half of the 6th. Top of the 7th. What kind of rally does Newcomerstown have in store? Big Z Sports is back right after this.
The Tuscarawas County dairy farmers want you to know that low-fat chocolate milk is a great choice for student athletes and hard workers. It provides the nutrition needed after practices, games, or a hard day at work, and it tastes great. Low-fat chocolate milk is packed with carbohydrates for energy, proteins to repair muscles, fluids to rehydrate, plus vitamins and minerals to help build strong bones and bodies. It's the official beverage of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Tuscarawas County dairy farmers. Farms, family, food.
It's never too late to move forward, and Buckeye Career Center Adult Education is here to help. Our Aspire program supports adults building reading, math, and language skills, preparing for the high school equivalency test, or learning English as a second language. Classes are offered in New Philadelphia, Dover, and Berlin, or enroll in the Adult Diploma program, free for Ohioans 18 and older without a high school diploma. Gain industry-recognized credentials and a high school diploma at the same time. Start today at Buckeye Career Center. Visit buckeyecareercenter.org to learn more.
The Tuscaroras count
2-3-4 coming up for the Trojans. Top of the 7th inning from West Lafayette as Ridgewood looks to polish off what's been a great performance so far. Addison Lammers back on the mound, and thus far about as dominant of a performance as you could possibly ask for from your ace, as it will be Kristen Barker in, struck out and reached on an error. First delivery. Tapper, left side, third baseman charges onto first, and Barker will represent the first base hit of the game for Newcomerstown as she laid down the bunt down the left side.
Yeah, nice job by Barker. The biggest thing is right there, she laid that bunt down perfect, but she got out of the box hard, able to get down that first base line.
It was Schrock who was charging from third, but just couldn't get it in quick enough. Barker with a lot of hustle out of the left-handed batter's box. It will be Michaela McConnell, the second baseman, in. Rocks, fires, another bunt attempt, fouled, straight back. Now, if you go to the old school baseball standard, Shannon, sometimes people say don't bunt to break up a no-hitter, but it's high school. Come on.
Yep. And you got to do what you got to do. If you can get speed on the bags, get people moving, then things like that can change things real quick. Put the pressure on them.
The 0-1 swung on. McConnell, nice hack, but they're stepping up to the shortstop onto first and gets the double play. Heck of a defensive play from Lana, who charged that one and took it herself to the bag and fired onto first for the out.
Just everything right there she did perfect. She was able to get on the move towards it, was able to scoop it, make a nice transition to her throwing hand as she stepped on the bag and make the throw out to first base.
So it'll come down to Mackenzie McConnell representing the last out for the Trojans. 2 pop-outs for her. Well, I should say 1 pop-out and 1 pop-up in the infield. First delivery swung on and missed as Lammers hunted the outside corner. Oh, just a bit low now, 1-1. Swung on, popped up, left side. Lana goes back and makes the grab from short for the out as the Ridgewood Generals, Shannon, dominant from start to finish, picking up the victory.
Yeah, just an outstanding game defensively for the Generals. They did everything right in the circle and helped with the defensive players, and then they got their bats hot at the right time and get the big win over, their next-door neighbors.
The Generals improved to 9-0 on the young season with a lot of momentum moving forward. Stick around because coming up we'll have your Dumont Sporting Goods post-game show. The McInturf Realty Player of the Game going to be presented as well, and we'll put a bow on everything from West Lafayette right after this.
Are you ready to make a difference in a young person's life? Big Brothers Big Sisters of East Central Ohio has 88 children waiting for a mentor. As a mentor, you will spend as little as 4 hours a month with your little, guiding them, listening, and helping them discover their full potential. Your time and your kindness can change the course of their future. By becoming a Big, you're not just volunteering, you're defending the potential of a child, giving them an opportunity to dream big and reach higher. Visit www.bigs4kids.com to sign up and help us make sure that no child has to wait. Big Brothers Big Sisters of East Central Ohio. Defend the potential and become a Big today.
The Sarchone name has always been known for truck sales, and once you see our inventory, you'll understand why. At Sarchone Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Dalton, you'll find the largest selection of new trucks and SUVs in the area. Shop our inventory at sarchonecdjr.com or stop in and visit us on the corner of Route 30 and Route 94 in Dalton. Sarchone Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Get your own at Sarchone.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
Save the date. Customer Appreciation Days are happening at Keim Home Center and Keim Mount Hope Hardware, April 13th through the 18th. Join us for a full week of celebrating you, our customers, with 10% off select items store-wide, live demos in the shop, gift card giveaways, food, and more. Visit us online at keimhome.com or follow Keim on Facebook for more details. We'll see you April 13th through the 18th for Customer Appreciation Days at Keim Home Center in Charm and Keim Mount Hope Hardware.
Every day begins with purpose. Every job begins with precision. At Rightmark Roofing, we don't just install roofs. We build trust and forge relationships. We understand that your roof is more than just materials. It's protection. It's peace of mind. That's why we use high-quality products and expert craftsmanship. With a sharp focus, our team is always ready to hit the mark. Call Rightmark Roofing. Let's build a future that stands strong.
At Harts's Quality Housing, we believe a home is where families grow, memories are made, and futures are built. For 47 years, we've stood by the values that matter most: honesty, trust, and a commitment to our community. Our goal is to provide affordable, reliable housing solutions. We don't just build homes, we invest in the future by supporting local student athletes and the schools that shape tomorrow's leaders. Whether it's on the field or in the classroom, we're proud to stand with our youth and the families who cheer them on. Harts's Quality Housing, built on trust, committed to community.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
If you're planning a major concrete project, you need the help of Stocker Concrete Company. From precast concrete products to ready-mix concrete, sand, gravel, limestone, and concrete block, the professionals at Stocker Concrete can help you get started and keep you on the path to completion using the best materials you can find. Stocker Concrete is the concrete material provider you can count on. See them at 7574 Route 36, Janaden-Hutton, or call 740-254-4626.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the community's financial needs for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with a unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact their office at 330-308-8700 or visit their website at cushfinancial.com to see about scheduling your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independence Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC.
When it comes to protecting what matters most, trust the team at Grandview Exterior Systems. Established in 2016, they specialize in commercial, industrial, and residential roofing, handling everything from repairs and replacements to full restorations and ongoing maintenance. At Grandview Exterior Systems, their mission is simple: create peace of mind for every client while setting the standard for safety, quality, and efficiency in construction. Visit them at 2230 Township Road 415 in Dundee. Call 330-275-1807 or learn more at GrandviewExteriorSystems.com. Grandview Exterior Systems. They have you and your roof covered.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at PacDrilling.com.
Your Dumont Sporting Goods post-game show. Big Z Sports wrapping everything up on this Friday from West Lafayette. And the Ridgewood Generals pick up an 8-0 victory to improve to 9-0 on the season. I don't know if anyone had a 9-0 start dialed up for this Generals team, but if you ask any player in that dugout right now, they're probably going to tell you, hey, we always believed from start to finish. We knew that this was what we could be.
Yeah, and they've known that since they were little kids. They've all played together, and they've developed to become a really close-knit bunch of girls. And they know that if they do everything right and everything that you're coached to do, you'll have success. And right now they're off to a great start.
As for Newcomerstown, they will fall for the first time this season. For the Trojans, only one hit, and it came on a late bunt single. Trojans bats, which is what they were really known for, this Newcomerstown offense for kind of coming alive, struggled mightily today against Lammers, which you should give a lot of credit to Addison Lammers for that.
Yeah, and Lammers is one of those pitchers that every coach wants. I mean, we've covered enough high school softball over the years. You got to have a pitcher in this game in order to make runs throughout the season and then make a postseason run. And Ridgewood right now, they feel that they got her, She's started for a couple years now, and she's doing great things, and hopefully they can continue to grow.
Leading the way offensively for Ridgewood, Britley Bates with a pair of triples and a single and 2 RBIs. You also had an RBI with a run being driven in by Prue Fichik, who also had her own triple. Some unforced errors, or I should say some errors from Newcomerstown actually leading to some runs for this Ridgewood team. So the Trojans definitely going to be looking to clean things up offensively. We still got to name, though, our McInturf Realty Player of the Game. Look, it's really hard when you only give up 1 hit and strike out 13 not to go that route. Shannon, who is our McInturf Realty Player of the Game?
We're going to go with Addie Lammers. I mean, she's done an outstanding job, and she's out there right now picking up the extra balls and stuff. So no matter how successful you are, you still got to do work afterwards.
And she had a double at the plate to boot. So your McInturf Realty Player of the Game, Addison Lammers, the senior ace for the Ridgewood Generals. That'll do it for today's presentation on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. Get subscribed and join us tomorrow morning just before 10 o'clock as it will be the J.D. Milburn Relays Track and Field back on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel live from Lee Stadium in Newcomerstown. For the Claxon Communications crew and for my co-presenter today in Shannon Thomas, I'm Nick McWilliams. Don't go anywhere, Z Country. We'll be back at a high school again near you soon.
Thanks for watching this Claxon Communications production of High School Sports on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. For the latest news and scores, follow Big Z Sports on Facebook, on Twitter at @Big_Z Sports, and on Instagram. Don't miss any of the live stream coverage all season long by simply subscribing for free to Big Z Sports on our YouTube channel. For the best in high school sports coverage, there is only one Big Z Sports.